don't know if they'll make it out, but I know that I must try. It's not over now. It's not over now. No, it's not over now. It's taking a while, but I can't get you out. Got somewhere to confide. My head is in the clouds. I know that I'll be fine. I'll always go inside. Oh, I will get you out. It's taking a while, I can get you out. Got somewhere to confide. My head is in the clouds. I know that I'll be fine. I'll always go inside. Oh, I will get you True. I had this feeling since I was the age of 2. I might as well do my dance without a clue, so I can step away from it like excuse you. Brush them off, no step without a shoe. That shooting star comes when the sun out. Better make that wish before they run out. I used to live in my regret, but there's just one feeling I forget. You always feel like I'm turning my mind. I look to the night sky to copy what I do. It's dancing again now. Every time I miss you, I get cut off. She wasn't the one, she was just the one off. Swear it was fine with me last week. Cried a couple times, 51 exactly. For every sign he tried to tip off, I felt God when the power box was switched off. Lowering the sail up for the trailer where we drift off. And if that brings me back around, I'll grab the gift shop. The waves feel like I'm turning my mind. I look to the night sky to copy what I do. It's dancing again now.
Today's episode of Flyer News, we have 2 brand new stories.
First, we have a story from James Ramos about the Haven 1 space station.
Then we have the weather with Anya Patel.
After that, we have another story from Parker Chen about how music affects the brain.
Finally, we have Fun Fact Friday with Adriana Degroat and Callie Oren.
All that and more coming up on the latest edition of Flyer News.
BDCGF. From Flyer News, I'm Owen Sowers.
And I'm Max McGetrick. Hey Owen, what do you know about space?
Not much. What part of space are we talking about?
Space stations. Let's send it to James Ramos with the news about the Haven 1 space station.
escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft flight each hour, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and ran to do the same. But they won't make it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky.
Today's episode of Flyer News, we have two brand new stories.
First, we have a story from James Ramos about the Haven 1 space station.
Then we have the weather with Anya Patel.
After that, we have another story from Josh Galvin about NASCAR.
Finally, we have Fun Fact Friday with Adriana Degroat and Calderone.
All that and more coming up on the latest edition of Flyer News.
Good morning, Flyers. Today's day 5 with periods running BDCGF. From Flyer News, I'm Owen Sowers.
And I'm Max McGetrick. Hey Owen, what do you know about space?
Not much. What part are we talking about?
Space stations. Let's send it to James Ramos with the news about the Haven 1 space station.
Good morning, Flyers. My name is James Ramos. Today, I will be talking about VAST's Haven 1 space station. VAST is one of a few companies competing to create a space station that will succeed the ISS. According to Space News, some of the other companies include Blue Origin, Northrop Grumman, Voyager Space, and Axiom Space. According to Spaceflight Now, Haven 1 will pave the way for the Haven 2 space station. Max Hout, the CEO of VAST, says that one of their aims is for the space station to be comfortable and more like Earth, in order to make it easier for the astronauts while they are staying up there. He also says that their strategy to win the competition is to accomplish the most in the time they have. Haven 1 is being launched in May of 2026, and a crew will be sent to it at some point after June of 2026 begins. According to BBC Science Focus, 4 astronauts will visit the space station for roughly 10 days at a time. BBC Science Focus also says that some of the companies that will be working with VAST to do research using Haven 1 include America's Redwire Space, Luxembourg's ExoBiosphere, and France's Interstellar Lab. Some of the things that will be studied by these companies include protein crystal formation and the effects of low gravity on plant growth. Hout says that if they don't win the competition, they will look to other countries and/or companies who are interested in using the space station. Unlike Haven 1, Haven 2 will allow for the docking of modules. Spaceflight Now says that Haven 2 modules will start being launched in 2028 and will be completed in 2032. From Flyer News, my name is James Ramos, and let's take it back to the desk.
When do you think the holiday season starts?
The day after Thanksgiving. You?
November 1st.
No.
Seriously, it's after Halloween when the weather gets cold.
I don't think you know when it's going to get cold. So how about we send it to Ani Patel with the weather for the weekend?
Hi, we're your weather girl. And have we got...
Good morning, Flyers, and welcome back to the weather. It doesn't come as a surprise to anyone, but the next few days it's going to be rainy. Today has a 40% chance of rain, with a high of 53 and a low of 28. Tomorrow, Saturday, has a 70% chance of rain, with a high of 60 and a low of 41. Sunday has a 60% chance of rain, but with a high 57 and a low of 39. That's all for this weekend's weather update. I'm Anya Patel, and let's send it back to the desk.
Max, what are you doing this time?
I'm trying to form a new thought.
Oh.
I'm seeing cars.
Cars?
It's our next video. Let's send it to Josh Galvin with a news story on NASCAR.
The NASCAR season is over, and each series has crowned a new champion for 2025. Starting with the Truck Series, Corey Heim capped off his record-breaking season with a championship, making a 7-wide move to steal the championship in overtime. Going on to the Xfinity finale, Connor Zilich had overcome 2 injuries and won 10 races on his way to the Final Four, but his best friend Jesse Love showed up at the right time to win his second race of the season and his first championship in his sophomore season. Connor Zilich would finish second in the standings and won Rookie of the Year over Carson Kvapil. Going into the Cup Championship, every driver of the 4 were evenly matched. Hamlin had the most wins, Briscoe was the best qualifier, and Byron and Larson were 1-2 in the standings. Hamlin won the pole, Byron was second, Larson was third, and Briscoe was in 12th. There are concerns in the field about tire issues, especially with Briscoe having a tire down in practice, but the first stage went on without a problem. Byron won it over Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin. Hamlin reported clutch issues, but it didn't seem to harm him in the second stage as he got out to a huge lead, winning the second stage, but as the caution came out mid-stage 2, Briscoe had a tire down and fell through the field. In stage 3, Larson and Hamlin had slow pit stops, Hamlin falling to 11th and Larson to 18th. It was a great recovery drive by Briscoe. He moved on to second on lap 216. Larson had a tire down and fell a lap down. While that was happening, Briscoe also had a tire down from second and fell out of the lead lap. And all while that was happening, Carson Hocevar hit the wall after having a tire down and caused the caution. After the caution, Byron was third, Hamlin was fourth, Briscoe got the lucky dog and was now 28th, and Larson took the wave round and is now 30th. Him and Byron cycled out to the top 2 positions before a caution came out for Austin Cedric having a tire down. Hamlin got the lead before a caution came out, cycled Larson and Briscoe, who took 2 tires, to the front 2 spots in front of Byron and Hamlin, who took 4. Great racing would ensue in the next couple of laps, and Hamlin got the lead. It was looking like he would win his first championship. But with 3 to go, Byron had a tire down from second, and it hit the wall, caused the caution. 3 cars stayed out, Keselowski, Priest, and Bowman. Larson came out 5th after taking 2 tires. Hamlin came out 10th after taking 4, trying to use the strategy that won Corey Heim a championship just a couple nights ago. Briscoe was 15th with scuffed tires.
Oh. Logano gets a little bit squiggly. Keselowski leads. 3 wide down into turn 3. Kyle Larson has the advantage here. White flag is out. Final lap of the season, presented by Credit One Bank. There is less than a mile between Kyle Larson and a second NASCAR Cup Series championship. Hamlin isn't within reach. Incredible day, incredible scenes. And the 33-year-old from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson, comes to the line and is a 2-time champion.
Kyle Kyle Larson won his second championship after leading 0 laps in the whole race, the first time that's ever happened. Hamlin, however, led 208 laps, the most in a championship race. Blaney would win the race, and that is his 4th win of the year. As NASCAR moves back to Homestead, Miami for 2026 in the championship race, this race at Phoenix will be remembered as a very memorable way to end this era. That is all from me. I'm Josh Galvin. I will see you next season in 2026, and let's take it back to the desk.
2 major tech companies are coming together to create what many are calling a monopoly. Recently, graphics chip maker NVIDIA and central processing unit maker Intel partnered up to create brand new types of chips for personal use in AI. These new chips will likely use the same x86 CPU architecture Intel chips use, while having the advantages of NVIDIA graphics and CUDA. This signals a possible end for only major rival, AMD, as our 2 major competitors have come together to work against them.
AI has been everything that major tech companies have been focusing on recently, except for one. Apple is severely behind its competitors in the AI industry, with companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI having much more advanced AI systems. To attempt with the current state of AI, they decided to use other AI services to power their own. And a few days ago, it was announced that Apple would be
Let's take it to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All for today's episode of Flyer News.
You can rewatch this and other broadcasts.
Oh, I forgot. We have Fun Fact Friday. How could I forget?
Let's send it to Adriana Degroat and Calderone with the latest episode of Fun Fact Friday.
Welcome back to this week's episode of Fun Fact Friday. I'm your host, Adriana Degroat.
And I'm Calderone. Let's get right into this week's video.
Starting off, did you know that the reason that the leaves change color in the fall is because as the temperatures get colder and the days get shorter, the trees stop producing chlorophyll?
Isn't chlorophyll the green pigment that allows for photosynthesis?
Yes, exactly. So in the fall, when the chlorophyll starts disappearing, the yellow and orange pigments that were already in the leaves start to be able to be seen.
Speaking of trees, evergreen trees are always green because they have a waxy layer on their needles, which prevent them from dying out.
Callie, you know what I like?
What?
Pumpkin pie.
Me too. And did you know that pumpkin pie is 30% of Americans' favorite pie?
Wow, great minds think alike. But speaking of pumpkins, did you know that pumpkin spice actually doesn't contain any pumpkin?
You know another fall fruit that I really like? Apples.
Wait, pumpkins are a fall fruit?
Yes, but moving on to apples, did you know that there are over 7,500 different varieties of apples grown worldwide?
That's a lot of different types of apples.
It is. And did you know that that's all the fun facts that we have for you today? If you have any fun facts you'd like to share for us, feel free to DM us on Instagram at Framingham High Studios.
And we'll see you next week for some more fun facts.
That is all for today's episode of Flyer News.
You can rewatch this and other broadcasts again on our YouTube channel or on the FEC TV tab on our school's website.
And while you're at it, don't forget to check us out on Instagram at Framingham High Studios.
Additionally, make sure you can remember that you can sign up to make an announcement by going to the link in our Instagram bio. From Flyer News, I'm Max McGettrick.
And I'm Owen Sowers. Have a fabulous Friday, Flyers.
For the ride, 'cause all the views will be nice. Learn the stories that we'll tell our friends. We'll make him laugh until the party ends. Oh, won't you stay for the ride? It's do or die. Let's turn this 10 into 11 and make a jump to 7 heaven.